So good morning, Eric Booker here. Today is May 10th. It is 10:36 in the morning, and I'm currently on the tribal lands of San Francisco Locomapa in Honduras. I came up today just to do a little meet and greet visit with a couple members, and I went to meet the tribal president of the tribal council, or the president of the tribal council here in San Francisco Locomapa. They're having an issue where they're bringing out lumber. The tribal council is selling lumber legally with the permissions required, and using the lumber to fix bridges, to build houses, and selling some of it and using the money for community projects. However, there's a group installed illegally here called the Movimento for Dignity and Justice, who are supported by an American organization out of Minnesota. And so I'm going to pull the camera up over my shoulder. I'm going to try to do this in a very discreet manner because there's some members of the movement behind me, and I'm trying to avoid confrontation, just trying to do an observation here. So here behind me, across the road, you can see they put rocks, so they have a roadblock. When I came through this morning, it was all the way across the road. However, they let me through. They didn't interact with me at all. They let me go through without any issue. But what they're doing is the movement is blocking the trucks coming out of the forest, going down to sell the lumber. They've been at this for about a week now. The movement is here without permission from the tribal council. They're here illegally, operating as a terrorist group, using weapons such as machetes and firearms as well, to threaten the members of the tribal council here. So I'm going to try to pull it up again and see if I can get the roadblock there. Behind me, you can see the rocks in the road there behind me. And there's a building there next to the pulperia. That's where the movement has set up shop, basically. They bought a piece of property illegally and are trying to build a base of operations there without permission from the tribal council, which the indigenous tribe of Tolupan Indians own the land, own the mineral rights here in San Francisco, and they're requesting the immediate eviction of the Movimento for Dignity and Justice that have been here 13 years illegally. And one more time for the roadblock in the back and their base of operations. These men that are here behind me and that are here behind me are part of the movement. However, I do not believe that they're going to interact with me. They know who I am, they know who I work with, so they're not going to attempt to engage me. So with that, I'll close this out. Again, today is May 10th. It is 10:36 in the morning, and they're going to attempt to block the trucks. However, I'm going to leave the area before that happens, just to avoid any confrontation, unnecessary confrontation. So again, my name is Eric Booker, Director of All United for Honduras, operating in the tribal lands of San Francisco Locomapa, Honduras.